hips up on top of his. Another thing about the closed guard is when you're in the closed guard, you always want to make sure you got your feet crossed. The only time you're going to open your guard is if you're attacking a submission or you're attacking a sweep. Otherwise, you want to always keep your closed guard closed, or unless you're switching to another guard. But don't sit here with your closed guard open, because it's going to get you passed really fast. So always keep your closed guard closed. So we were doing a cross grip. Like I said, you can do 4-finger grip, or you can do a pistol grip. Okay. Like I said, I like this 4-finger grip. I go underneath his wrist and I break it, and I take it over to the side. But this is what he's going to do. Before I can draw my knees, he's going to drop his elbow across my hip like this. Like this. Okay, now he's in this position because he knows I'm trying to draw that arm across. Okay, so from here, I'm going to roll my wrist over his wrist. So it was like this. I'm rolling my wrist over his wrist like this, and I'm cupping his elbow. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this leg behind his arm. So it's going to make it hard for him to pull it all the way across my hip. Okay, this leg comes up on his back like this, and I'm going to start to push and push and push. And then once I get it across like this, like kind of give me a little resistance. Look, I can pop my hips up and push, pop my foot, and then I can get it across and hug. Now his arm's kind of stuck. Now again, then I come here, I start to push this arm, I start to drag my leg through, I'm pulling him to me. Okay, now once I get to the outside of him, I relock my legs. I'm going to move my body back, come up to my elbow. This foot goes into his leg here, and this one goes here. Okay. We were taking the back the other day. This time, what we're gonna do is instead of bringing this foot inside, I'm gonna leave it hooked right here on his thigh. All right. So because now, let's say he's leaving this arm out here open. So I'm gonna attack this arm today instead of taking the back. So I'm gonna go elbow to elbow with him. See this? So I'm going elbow deep. I can even grab my own lapel, or I can grab my thigh. Okay? I like to grab my lapel when I'm doing gi. Okay, from here, my head goes on the mat. My shin comes across his head, and I turn towards his legs. All right? At this point, I'm going to try to break the arm free, and I'm going to finish the arm bar from here. A lot of times he knows that the arm's going to break free, so he's going to jump. When he jumps and rolls, just roll forward.
Jump over your body.
Just roll forward. I'm going to catch his leg. As he does that, I catch the leg and I pass that leg over his face. Then I come right to his wrist. I point his thumb up to the ceiling, lift my hips, and finish. All right? So again, I'm loaded up. Okay. So from here, I go to break. I start to lift this, but he drops his elbow. See, he drops it hard. So I cup the elbow, foot on the hip. Now look, I'm gonna pop my hip, pop my hip, pop my hip, till I get this over. And then I'm gonna grab, relock my legs. Okay? Now from here, I'm gonna switch my grip, start pushing him this way. I'm gonna scoot out a little bit more so I get some separation, and my stomach is on his shoulder. Now I'm gonna kind of swim my body back, come up to my elbow. Now see where this arm is right here? I'm gonna hook my foot on his leg at this point, and I'm gonna go elbow to elbow. My head's gonna look this way. I'm gonna grab my lapel. My shin goes over his leg, elbow to my knee to the mat. Okay, I'm going to finish the arm bar here first. He jumps. I catch his leg to stop his roll, to slow his roll down. See that? Then leg goes over his face. If he locks his hands, then we're going to have to break the grip. Look, both hands on the wrist. Okay. Pinch my knees, lift my hips. All right. So one more time. My hips are loaded on his. Grab, break. He drops his elbow. I cup his elbow, put it in the hip. Look, I pop my hip up, and then when I drop it, look, I push. Pop it up, push. Pop it up, push. Boom. Grab. Switch my grip. Put it on the mat. Scoot away. And I'm kind of pulling his armpit to me. Now, I make space. Come up. Hook his leg. See how I make a hook with that foot? I'm not pointing my toes, making a hook. I'm going to scoop his arm up. Shit across his head. First one, I'm going to finish the arm bar here. Second one, he jumps. I catch. Throw my leg over. And I should have the arm bar right here. Boom. All right? Sir. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, let's do it. Ready?
Loose.